Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Aries. All Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Aries in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Aries, please. What does Aries need to know? Okay, so it looks like somebody's about to break their silence. What you need to know is somebody has been keeping a lot to themselves here, but they've still had you on their mind. I feel like this is someone who's been thinking about you, who has been paying attention to you, even if you don't know it. Okay, especially if you have an internet presence, social media, that sort of thing. Or they've just been looking at your pictures. If they have pictures of you, they've been thinking about you. They're curious about you. They wonder about you. They want to know what's going on with you. Are you single? Are you still, dating? Or, who are you with? What are you up to? That sort of thing. They're just thinking about you. This is somebody who's been quiet for some time. Okay, yeah, they have had some, I feel like they needed to figure out what they wanted. I figure, if they don't know what they want, maybe it is best if they did take a step back. Or this could have been somebody that you may have taken a step away from or ghosted them. Or I almost get the sense that it's like this. They were not forthcoming with you and you knew it. They were not giving you the attention that you wanted and it felt bad. And so you're like, if this is not going to give to me the way that I need it to, I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to force it. I cultivate an attitude of acceptance. It's okay. I'm strong. I am mature. I am emotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? Independent, I have emotional self-mastery, blah, blah, blah. So if somebody doesn't seem like they're 100% interested in me and giving me the attention that I know I deserve, I'm just going to let them go along on their merry way and toodaloo, see you next time, maybe in the next life. It's not going to bother me. And I feel like this person was kind of confused. They were, I just heard misled. Oh, interesting. But maybe they had different options. They didn't know what they wanted. They had to make a choice, didn't know what to choose, blah, 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 blah. So they noticed that you pulled away and maybe they pulled away too, or it could have been mutual or one or the other. And they had some time to think about it. And now they realize they miss you. They realize that you are the real deal, that you're mature, that you're stable, that you're not going to chase them. You are attractive and they really have figured out how they feel. It goes from being confused about their emotions to being very clear about their emotions. Yeah, Four of Swords. And they've been quiet about this for some time. And they really want to get this off of their chest. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to reach out. They want to initiate something. They want to recognize you, but they also want recognition from you. This could be a Leo especially. I've also got Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, air signs, water signs in general, fire signs. Could be a fellow Aries, but those are the ones that I have real strong here. Something about this is like heartbreaking for them. They've had a problem that they had to solve, and it was causing them a lot of suffering and confusion. There was some kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication, some kind of confusion surrounding this. They may have been dating more than one person, or they may have been involved in more than one, relationship at the same time, or they're just something about this. They had a choice to make. They couldn't choose. They didn't know what they wanted. They had a problem they needed to solve. Something was weighing extremely heavily on them. And they had to really face up to some kind of a challenge here. They really had to find the courage to do what they really wanted to do, or they needed to figure out what they want. That's basically it. It's like they didn't know what they wanted, and so they were finding it hard to make any sort of action or take action or make any kind of moves, because ultimately this person is very intelligent. They're a very serious person. They take things very seriously with the King of Swords. They're very analytical, very like head over heart decisions that they make. They are not an emotional person. And if it wasn't for some of these other cards being here, like the Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, the Strength card, etc., like Ace of Cups, I would say they're not even very passionate. I would say they're very dispassionate, you know, analytical, which makes them a very objective observer. But like, where are their feelings? Does this person even have feelings? I think they do. I really do. I just think they're more of a reserved kind of person. They don't do things impulsively. They may be older, very wise and experienced in things, and they just, maybe they've been single for a while with the Hermit card. Now they want this new beginning with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. Somebody really wants to express how they feel now that they've figured it out. They've made up their mind. They've found a solution to the problem. They've figured out what they wanted, and here they come. They want to talk to you about this. They want to clear the air. They want a sort of win-win solution. They want to come to some kind of agreement. There is a sense here that there may have been some kind of conflict between the two of you. Some words may have been said that, like, they felt defensive, and I don't think you even meant it that way. Here's the thing, is I think they weren't sure how to read you. Like, I think they weren't sure how to take it, or they, what am I trying to say? It was like there was some banter or some like back and forth. Maybe you being Aries, you're very blunt, very direct, forward. You know, you're very, you can be like very forward. And maybe this person was like, whoa, I don't know how to interpret this behavior right now. I'm not sure what to do with you, so I'm just going to back off a little bit. You're coming on strong. And this person is very much in control. Like, they like to feel like they are in control of themselves. It's important to this archetype for some reason. I just see with the King of Swords, some of the strength here, Virgo, like I just, with the Leo influence especially, I don't know. It's just, it's giving somebody who likes to feel like they're in charge, at least of their own life, their own thing, right? And so to be challenged in that way, to feel like you are kind of coming on really strong to them, and maybe you were in your masculine energy and they are very masculine as well, and so there was sort of like I'm seeing something. Let me see if I can, let's just put this here for now. It was like, you know, when you get two magnets and you put like the same side of the magnet, so each magnet has an anode and a cathode, or like a positive and a negative, or masculine and or male and female, you know what I mean? But like positive and negative polarity, and you put the negative and the negative together, and you can't put them together. They will repulse each other, repel each other. They will not magnetize. Same with the positive side plus the positive side. They will repel. There's like a force of nature that repels them somehow. And so I'm seeing the two magnets, they're the same polarity, like, and they're pushing each other away. It's like something about this pushed them away. And then when you backed off or something like that, like you switched into a more feminine mode of being attractive rather than assertive. And now here they come back. And the positive and the negative polarities in the magnet attract to each other rather than repel. Okay, so if this is something you want to do, if you want to attract this person, it's like, I would say let them think that they're in control. Give them some, yeah, exactly. They're going to resolve some kind of confusion with you. They want to clear the air. They want a resolution. They want a new beginning. They want to try again. They want to reconcile. But I would say, especially if you're dealing with like a Leo or something like that, or somebody who's used to being in like a management position, a boss, somebody who naturally seems like they gravitate towards being in an authority position, or feeling like if they just, you know, observe them, if they look like they need to have a sense of control to feel secure within themselves, I would just say let them think it's their idea. Just do it. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe it's a little manipulative, but like it helps them to feel better. Like, let them think that it's their idea. Let them think that they're in control. Give them control. Let them be the leader sometime. It's fun. Like, maybe they can let you be the leader sometimes. I don't know why I have to talk about this, but if this resonates for you, then it's your reading. This is a very successful outcome. This is a very good, like, you guys are coming to seeing eye to eye. seeing things clearly, coming to an agreement, coming to a ceasefire or a truce, or like you're getting on the same page. There's been confusion. It's clearing up with the world. It's the end of this weird, indecisive, don't know what I want, don't know how I feel, don't know, you know, non-committal, kind of like defensive, like, and now you're coming into, yeah, this is what you're manifesting. Justice, a decision, and balance, harmony, looking forward to the future, planning, making a choice, making a decision, coming to a place of rest and peace, healing from this, closing out a cycle here that has been confusing, and coming into a much more balanced, peaceful coexistence. Coming to some kind of agreement here. You're solving the problem. This problem is getting solved. And I think you will actually have a greater sense of connection and understanding. Like this little episode, this little hiccup, it feels like a hiccup. And if you understand this person, where they're coming from, this can actually bring the two of you a lot closer, because it's like it generates a deeper sense of understanding. Like you understand their behavior a little bit better. They understand your behavior a little bit better. And yeah, it's just a deeper sense of understanding, and it brings the two of you closer, like a closer bond here. So I see some kind of conflict resolution. I see like a very diplomatic, mature person here. The both of you may be very like intelligent in that way, problem solving, coming to an agreement, or at least agreeing to disagree. But no, I really see that you are agreeing with each other. You've figured something out. Like this was a weird little hiccup. It was maybe a misunderstanding, or somebody just didn't know what they wanted. That's how I feel. I feel like they didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know how to express their desires. They didn't know how to articulate exactly what it was that they meant. Perhaps they've been alone for a while, or they just need some time alone to sort through, you know, get clear in themselves first. Like with the hermit, it's like they need time alone to reflect, to really discover their own feelings. Like they didn't know how they felt because they needed to take some time alone to sit with their feelings. They needed to miss you. They needed space. They needed that. Like that's just how this person is built. And there's nothing you can do to ever change that. I would definitely highly recommend not trying to change somebody, okay, in general. But in this reading, that has to be said, I guess. Like, you can't expect them to act like somebody that they're not. You know, you have to sort of accept them where they are. And that's what this Four of Swords is, like meeting each other halfway, meeting each other where you're at. There's a general sense of like accepting where you are, accepting the person in front of you instead of trying to force them to be some kind of a role because you want a certain kind of relationship. It's like you can't have a certain kind of relationship with everybody. You know what I mean? A relationship is two people coming together and the way that their chemistry interacts. You can't force it to be something that it's not. You can't just have a love relationship, for instance, with just anybody. You can't be friends with just anybody just because you want to. You know what I mean? Like, they might be attractive, they might be cool, but if the two of you don't really get along and you have nothing in common, then it's just not going to work. But I do see the two of you getting along. I do see that you end up having a very strong bond. But perhaps because this person's so analytical and they're in their head, they need to spend some time alone to find their heart space. Like I'm hearing the longest journey is from the head to the heart. That's a quote. I don't remember what it's from. You can Google it probably. The longest journey is from the head to the heart. And that's what this is. That might even be the title of this reading, The Longest Journeys from the Head to the Heart, because somebody had to meditate on what they really wanted in order to be able to come to you and give you this outcome that like give you, okay, yeah, the Knight of Cups, here they are coming to give you their heart. They have resolved this confusion. It's over. They're not confused anymore. Here they come giving you their love. Yeah, this has been, so relax. Here they're coming to you. You don't have to do anything. Just let things play out naturally. They have a choice to make, and they're going to make their choice. Yeah, the bottom here, the Nine of Cups, that's what it's all about, getting what you want. Relax, wait for them to come to you. Four of Wands, perfect. Something comes to a resolution so that some new chapter can begin. They have to end something out within themselves. And the Ace of Swords, they're going to come talk to you. It's going to be made clear. They're going to tell you the truth about how they really feel. Give them space and time. There's nothing you have to do. In fact, don't do anything. You're just going to end up making it harder than it has to be. They need space and time to figure out how they feel and just get real clear within themselves, because I see this person as very, very serious and intelligent and mature. They're also very analytical, like I said, and this is just how they operate. They are mind first, head first, you know what I mean? Head over heart. And so it's hard for this person to connect with their heart space. In fact, if they had feelings for you, they probably wouldn't even know how to interpret their own feelings. So they need to just spend time alone, let them sort through their own confused emotions. And trust me, this reading is saying they are going to come to you. And they are going to appreciate the fact that you understood them, because not everybody understands this person. In fact, most people don't. Most people are not strong enough, not mature enough to give it the time and space that it needs in order for them to figure themselves out. And so they're going to really appreciate your patience with them. And you're like, I'm not patient. Well, okay, they think you are or something, or maybe you should try. I don't know. Are you being patient with this person? Well, it's going to pay off. Your patience pays off. And some part of this, like somebody's making it a little bit harder than it has to be. I'm getting some of that too. Like there's a problem here, and somebody's defensiveness or their approach here, they're like almost a little prideful or something. Like this kind of makes it a little harder than it has to be, but I do see that this is getting cleared up as well. So resolving the confusion, coming to terms with each other, coming into some kind of agreement, you're getting on the same page together, and they appreciate you for being patient with them and for letting them do what they need to do to figure themselves out. Because they really are very attracted to you. They really do want to recognize you and give you the attention that you deserve. They have definitely been thinking about you a lot, like thinking about this relationship, thinking about what they want, thinking about how they're going to overcome some kind of a challenge here. How are they going to overcome this? How are they going, like, what do they really think and feel? Because you kind of have to admire it too, because they're not bullshitting you. They are not going to come forward and tell you how they feel unless they are 100% certain that this is the truth, and they are going to accurately represent themselves. Yeah, they're straightening this out, and there's a really hopeful future here. They needed time and space, yeah, to miss you. They just needed to figure out, like, okay, let them miss you, all right? Let them miss you. It may be hard for you because I think you know before they do. I think you understand your relationship together before they get it. You get it, and they have to sort of catch up with you, but they don't see it that way yet. It's funny, but they will. So, like I said, they need a little distance, a little space. Let them miss you. Let them figure themselves out. And if they have time and space to figure it out and they still can't figure it out, let it go. That's what I think. Be strong. You don't need somebody who's not committed to you, right? Like, you don't need somebody who is wishy-washy, who doesn't know how they feel, doesn't know what they want. That's annoying. But I think this person, it's not that... I'm getting sidetracked. If you were to give this person a little time and space to figure out how they feel, they would realize that they want to hold on to you, that they have really strong feelings for you. They're very attached to you. They just need to miss you a little bit to really make it clear to themselves. Like I said, this is not somebody who spends a lot of time in their heart space. They don't know how they feel. You know how they feel before they do, But let them catch up to you. You're just a couple miles ahead of them. And that's okay. If you love this person, give them a little time and space to figure out that they love you too. All right, so that's what I've got for you today, Aries. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.